All right, here's our first video for this killer 1958 Plymouth. That is a Belvedere that was originally converted to a 58 Fury clone. We bought the car and basically took it back to the Belvedere trim on the car. It's basically a Christine assembly line scene replica type car, not exactly matched to the assembly line scene, but a lot of things we did to the car that we like, meaning the silver inserts, silver grills, silver stainless below the bumper. Basically took all the gold off there and put silver on there. We do have an option to wrap the car. We also have an option to paint the car red or wrap the car red, either one. Or we're going to see about if anybody would like the car just like it is. It actually turned out a lot better than what I thought it was, and it's really a cool look. Don't know if I've ever seen a buckskin beige with just silver inserts on it like it is, but it really turned out well. Going to do a walk around video, show the car, also can FaceTime you. Just a really cool car. The body's not perfect, like none of these are. Here's my one project car. There's my good Christine. But you can see it's a gorgeous car, tinted windows, all the moldings, everything is in decent shape. Let's first start with the body overall. I would give the body probably a 8 out of 10. And I'd give the paint probably 6 or 7 out of 10. Not perfect, but in real good shape. It was restored a while ago. Don't know exact year, but we'll just kind of walk around and point out some things. And this video kind of shows the car real well. Kind of going around. Kind of see down in here in really good shape. No really issues. There's the roof. On the stainless molding, I did notice that it does have a cap right there on the drip rail. That probably was a joint there, and that's probably the worst piece of the stainless on the car. You can find those, they're hard to find and replace, but it can be done if that was really bothering you. The two spots in the car that I would say are the worst are up here on the fender caps. And I got really bright lights. You can see there's some evidence of some failure or some moisture in the restoration when it was done probably, I don't know, if I'm guessing 10, 15 years ago. It's showing up a little bit here. That could easily be fixed if you're going to paint or wrap the car. Don't want to touch it if you're just going to drive it like it is. This one here is not as bad. I got a fluorescent light shining on it, but it's in pretty decent shape. You can see a little bit of checking in the paint. The hood opens and closes good. I did notice that the hood over here has a little bit of a fracture in it. It's starting to crack a little bit there. A lot of them do that right there. There's a lot. It's a fatigue point. There's a little slight little oil can right there on it. But other than that, that's shows what it is. I'm going to work on the adjustment a little bit, try to shim it to get it down. I haven't messed with it, but it's something I can do. Fender spears are in great shape, as you can see. The insert moldings, all that in great shape. These tires on this car are the American Classic Coker radials, 814 or 800, yeah, 800 R14s is what those are. Same ones that I have on my good Christine car right over there. They drive probably the best tire I think that's out there for these cars. Let's finish the body here, going around this side. You can see it's in really good shape. Somebody said there was some stuff down here. There's a little bit of stuff down here on the bottom, but nothing that you're going to notice. Stone guard's in phenomenal shape. You can kind of see this side of the car. If you're buying one of these to restore, this is the one you want to buy because all the restoration's pretty much done, and you could just basically change the paint color if you want or just drive it like it is. Killer door panels, but I wanted to point out underneath here, shine the light up here. Look at the bottom of the doors, both of them are the same. Take a peek underneath here. It's dirty, but it's in great shape. I mean, you just don't find cars like these forward look cars And this is a bright light under here. How good a shape this one is. But I can FaceTime you and we can jack this car up if you want to know more about underneath the car. Peek underneath here. In great shape. Inside the trunk's in great shape too as well. But no real evidence of rust. I'm sure there's rust somewhere under these. They all have rust to some point, but this thing was restored. I don't think it's been out in the rain at all in its life after restoration because it's so clean. The trunk does have carpet that goes with it. It's right there. But I took the carpet out so you can see it. Look inside this trunk. Go find another one like this that's in this condition. What this costs. I mean, it's crazy money to restore these cars to get the metal to look like this. Somebody spent a lot of money on this car restoring it when it was done. Those dual antennas are almost in mint condition and they are hooked up. The radio does not work. Haven't checked it. It might be just a fuse, but have not investigated that at all yet. But you can see the antennas. They're in great shape. Those antennas are probably worth $1,200 by themselves. Glass in great shape on the car. We just tinted the windows. We love that look. Not perfect glass, but really nice glass, I could say. Also put the Sunband Eagle Fury decal on it as well. So let's start with the inside of the car here. Really nice interior, all Fury style. You can see the door panels. All the Fury has a Fury stainless, so somebody had a Fury or was able to access all these parts for a Fury because it's all in this car. Headliner's in great shape, as you can see, not perfect, but in great shape. The stainless on top of the roof right there, running up the side here, is painted silver. That's not chrome, but the door sills on top are the stainless, like the Fury. Again, this headliner's in great shape for one of these type cars. Also, the heater does work in the car. Carpet's in great shape. Does have the 150 mile an hour speedo in it. All the gauges except the clock works. The car starts right up and drives great. I'm sitting over here in the passenger seat, and I'll see if it'll start just by cranking it from here. See how easy that starts? Dual quads. Yeah, I mean, this car arrived and I couldn't believe how nice it was. It was way nicer than what I envisioned buying the car, and just really a good find on my end of it. Metal's all in decent shape. The doors could use a little bit of adjustment when you shut them. They got these drip protection on it, or the door edge protection. I'm not a big fan of that, but I wouldn't take it off because that one shuts really well. Let's go over the other side over here. It's raining out, or I'd take it outside and do a nice video outside, and I'll do that in a couple days and add it to the listing. Inside here, this door here shuts real good, but it needs to be adjusted in. Haven't messed with it yet, but it's one of the things that I need to do. Again, there's the killer door panels from this side. Looking inside there. Let's pop the hood here. Engine bay, really clean. Still has the generator on it, and you just heard it start up. It starts and drives really good. No real issues. I'm gonna mess with the hood, but just consider that hood needs to be adjusted on that side if for some reason it would sell right away, which I think it will. The only thing that's not like correct up here are these horns. You can find a set of the correct horns, but the horns do work. They're just not the right type. Stainless, or the silver grill up here is in decent shape. The stainless down below is in real good shape. I think there was one little spot right there. It's got a couple issues in it, but nothing really bad. The metal's in real good shape on the car. This bumper wing does have a little ding in it there. But the chrome, it does not need to be re-chromed. It's in really good shape. Hood emblem's in great shape. You can see by that. I mean, all the hard to get expensive parts are on this car, and they're nice if you wanted to make an exact replica of Christine or just wanted to drive it like it is and enjoy it, which that's what I think I would do. I just have too many of them. There's the Belvedere firewall tag. There's the brake can, the brake booster, air tank, engine. Mirror's in great shape. Here's the VIN number right there on the car. You look at the jams in there, in really good shape. All up underneath there. There is one rip in the seat right here I did notice that was repaired. It's probably just stretched from stretching it on. It ripped right here, but this could easily be fixed by an upholsterer guy. Come out to your house and fix this, and I may even have it done by my guy depending on when it moves. But that's something that could be done real easy. Probably for 150 bucks, 200 bucks, that seat's fixed. I mean, it's a gorgeous interior. The speakers are all hooked up back there. It's just that the stereo's not working, or the radio's not working, and I haven't looked at it yet. And I will. Don't know when I'll get to it, but that's one of those things I am going to look at. And I'm going to make some other videos coming up here, taking it out for a test drive when the weather cooperates. And there she is. What a beautiful car. I really like the silver and removing the gold on a Fury. This isn't a Fury, but it's a Belvedere. But to me, I think if you take one of the original Fury cars and switch it over to silver like here, it matches the movie Christine in the very beginning of the car, what I call is an assembly line. And it just... These are beautiful cars. I built a lot of 69 Camaros in my day. Switched over to this because I got tired of doing it and just love this car. All these letters in great shape. Christine Car Club plate, I'll include that with it as well. You see all the moldings, all that in great shape. Those are Evil Fury, which is my LLC company, custom emblems that are 58 Fury that are chrome plated. I like putting them on all the cars, the 58s that is. Here's the stone guards right here. Seeing back under here. Just in real good shape. I mean, just look underneath that car. I mean, we've had probably about 7 or 8 of these cars already. And this is probably one of the nicest, if not the nicest, that we bought in the current shape that it is. I mean, look at the metal under there. And if you're restoring one of these or know about these cars, it's crazy money to get them to this level. And all this work's already done. So this would be a real easy thing if you wanted a Christine red one. You can paint it. And we have a painter here in St. Louis that can actually do it. Did my car. Didn't do that one, but just did the 2.0 car. And going to paint several more. But he's about 3 months out. So this could be painted for you and be ready by the summertime for this year's season if you wanted it. Or we can wrap it too. Vinyl wrap, which looks really good as well, for about $4 or $5 grand complete. And that's taking the moldings off, wrapping it right, and then it basically leaves it the way it is. We would probably have a little bit of body work done on that top fender there so it doesn't show through the wrap. But other than that, this car is really a great candidate for wrapping as well. Well, let me know if you got any questions. My cell is 314-422-1035. And there's a sneak peek of our 58 Belvedere that we're calling the Christine Assembly Line. Christine.